Hey, buddy.
We're live, but yeah, I've had technical difficulties today. Thanks for joining me, Mountain Man. Sorry about the really long wait time, everybody. I am your humble host, Gavin the Kitty, and welcome everybody to today's stream. Today's a bit of a different one. I am playing technically all three Mega Man games, but I will be switching randomly while I am playing. And with me is my co-host.
Batman, like always, it seems like, at least for this week.
Yeah, at least this week. Hello, Indigenous, and hello, ya boy. Welcome, welcome. We're just gonna get right in there. We're gonna get started with this. You'll kind of catch on to what happens while I'm playing. So, the minimum amount before it switches is like 15 seconds. Mountain Man, have you ever played any of these Mega Man games?
Single one.
Not a single one?
Nope.
That's okay. You'll kind of get a feel for it. These first three are all fairly similar. Mega Man 3 has the slide, Mega Man 2 introduced E-Tanks, and Mega Man 1 was the start of the series, and other than that, they've all got slightly different physics, and for each of these I'm going slightly different routes than I normally do, so... For those who have seen... Oh boy, this is gonna throw me off. So, Mountain Man, are you familiar at all with emulators?
Not really. I've never messed with them too much myself. I imagine they can be wonky.
This is a custom emulator called BizHawk that allows you to do different plugins. And one of those plugins is a random game switcher. So at random intervals, it'll pick a time and just switch. So that means if I am jumping over top of a pit or something in one game and it switches, and all of a sudden I'm holding left in another game and it switches back, now I might just be falling down the pit. And I thought that would be really fun for today.
God. It's just randomizer. It's just a really cursed randomizer.
Pretty much, yeah. It's better than the Mega Man randomizers, which do exist. Now I'm just like shooting at nothing. Oh boy. I hope everybody's enjoying this so far. Today is going to be an incredibly cursed day. I've got a headache, and it's great. It's just going to be a wonderful time all around.
Why do you have a headache? Jeez, man.
Last night, I told you that my eyes were hot. I was playing VR last night, for those who don't know. Every now and again, I hop on VR and I have a little bit of fun. Well,
so you were on for a while when I got off.
I was off at 10 o'clock to start making dinner. Though by the time I started making dinner, my headache wasn't too bad, but my eyes felt warm, and it just got worse. Hello, Skylar. But by the time my head started, by the time I had finished eating dinner, my head was in a full-on headache. And by the time I woke up this morning, it was so bad I had to lay back down and sleep again. So I might be slightly sick, and that's not great. Nope. Mountain Man, if you can keep an eye on the chat today, that'd be...
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm keeping an eye on
it. Getting back to this. I hope the audio's doing okay. I have no idea how it sounds. Today I'm really just rolling by the seat of my pants. None of these games are ROM hacked in any way, so if it seems like I'm playing too good, just wait until we get to some bosses.
I feel like it's gonna be out the window.
It also picks a random game each time, so it's not like it'll stick to one for a while. It might just switch from 2 back to 3, and then 3 back to 2 for a little bit.
It is nice that you can actually... Oh, but now you're fighting a cat.
Yep. Luckily, each of these have similar enough. Audio's good. Okay, good. Yeah, that guidebook goes for a good, like, 60-70 bucks nowadays. Oh boy.
At least. And yeah, he said the audio is looking good.
Good, good. Hello, Aquil.
Aquil's like, Pac-Man and Ghostly Adventures is good, but Mega Man is truly a good game.
Yes, Mega Man is truly a wonderful, wonderful, great experience, unless you're playing it like the way I'm playing it today. This is gonna be a testament to how well I actually know these games. I didn't do any practice runs beforehand. God, it looks so stupid. If I stitched these back together, I'll just get random spots of Mega Man jumping the wrong direction in each game.
Spike things.
They're technically called moles.
That's what they don't look like moles, they just look like you just... the other end of a drill bit.
Yeah. There's also a mole version 2, which is in Mega Man 10. But I'm not even gonna get there yet.
God.
But oh, shit. I almost fell into the pit. Almost.
I think so. I only got 4 games of that installed on my NES emulator. I mean, you think it's good, That's all it is. I mean, granted, small library, but still.
Yeah. It's a fair enough assessment. And in terms of Super Mario Bros. Crossover, I enjoyed that game enough. Fuck. I enjoyed that game enough, but I'm probably not gonna play it just because it runs awful on modern computers. Like, I can't get that thing to run properly. At least not the Flash version. And the other version that they made, they redid a whole bunch of stuff and made it a pay-to-play game. And I don't know how to feel about that, because they replaced all the characters with their own licensed knockoffs or whatever.
Sky was talking about he got a GoPro and went to his county fair and then went to a King's Domination. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the King's Domination.
Dominion. I think
Dominion.
it's...
Oh, it's Dominion. King's Dominion. I'm an idiot. I don't remember where the fuck King's Dominion is. Is that Ohio? I can't remember.
I don't know. Anyways, that's cool. I haven't done anything, so...
The hell's the weird guy on crack jumping on top of the,
I don't remember their name, but that and the gear itself are 2 separate things. Oh, I hope I'm holding right and jump when I get there. So this was a fun idea I stole from a Super Mario speedrunner who, named Cosmic, who did this same idea with all 4 of the NES Mario games.
Oh, right on that platform. Oh, shit.
Yeah. We're gonna end up with some really weird stuff. My headache is slowly going away, though. Slowly. Oh, boy. Yeah, shit.
God, this is a horrible time to switch right now.
I
Oh,
know,
there you
right?
go. Ooh.
That, yeah, those don't just save you, they don't come from the bottom. That is a bottomless pit. Oh, shit. And now we have fun with Top Man.
So it's just blades.
Well, I hope I jumped. I'm jumping by the time that gets there. And this is what makes this challenge so tricky. Yeah, Mega Man's slower paced than Mario in a lot of ways. But it's got that perfect pacing where if I'm in the middle of a boss fight or jumping over a pit of spikes, I better be hoping that I'm doing something.
There we go. Oof. I like the randomizer though. I do enjoy that.
Shit.
Aww.
You'll see it in a second, Mountain Man.
I saw it, yeah. The random in the pit.
Right in the pit. I kind of forgot about that, honestly. Great switching time. Great switching time.
And I just like stay in the middle of a room. You could just technically just like, if I stand here perfectly, I don't have to worry about this level. Just cheese it.
If I stand here for the rest of the time, I don't have anything else to do.
At that rate, people would rather watch paint dry, really.
Well, I made it past the first big hurdle. I love that I beat a Mega Man 3 boss before I beat either of the other 2. Really shows that my expertise is later on in the series. I used to be really good at Mega Man 1, and I used to be okay at 2. Now I'm just okay at 1 and kind of shit at 2. So
You seem to know all the patterns already.
I know a majority. A lot of it's just muscle memory at this point. I see a thing and I just go for it.
Oh god, I was just waiting. What the fuck are those? Like, it's like a button. It's like a Roomba, but more annoying with googly eyes taped to him.
Yeah, but imagine that when you go to turn it off, it just springs upwards and smacks you in the face. Okay, I guess it's gonna switch there. That's good timing.
Oh jeez, this randomizer.
Yeah, there is a Mega Man randomizer, but all it does is change what enemies are in what rooms, and what powers you get from bosses, and what stages are linked to those bosses. And I just determined this would be more fun. This would have way more chaos.
It's the kids with the one dude. It just looks like he's just driving a forklift. He's just trying to do his job, man. Come on, you have to shoot him. I know it looks more.
I have to use a turbo controller, because if not, I'm going to die. Oh man, I really don't know. I didn't know what to title this, or even really what I wanted the thumbnail to be.
Mega Man randomizer.
Because it's not really a randomizer, it's just a switcher.
I mean, TF2 randomizer is just basically randomizing the weapons, so I mean, this is randomizing the whole game.
It's randomizing which one I'm playing, but like the games themselves are normal. Alright, I finally beat the Mega Man 2 boss. Time for Cut Man. If I get there in time. So, like, the maximum that it'll stay on a game is 25 seconds. I could have had it set higher, but I figured 25 seconds is just enough to throw me off.
And now we're going from one boss probably to the next boss, or this weird eye thing that has 2 plungers on itself that spins.
Yeah, that's a, oh god, I don't remember what it's called.
And now we're just playing Asteroid for a second.
Just for a moment. Just to get a good use out of, already being used assets.
I mean, we're already transitioning between 3 games, even though I could tell it was just 2 games right there, but still.
I thought about making it, doing 4, 5, and 6, or doing all 6 games at once. But then the more I thought about it, the more I realized that's a bad idea. What? I'm not used to getting hit in this room, so I'm just...
Confused.
Yeah, this is all this game is going to be, is struggling to get through the game. Alright then.
All I can imagine is, why is Mega Man not being able to shoot up to shoot the brain?
I don't know.
Gaming limitations.
Gameplay... Well, not limitations, because there's lots of NES games that'll let you shoot straight upwards, but... For my dollar and my thought on it, Mega Man doesn't want to have to do more damage than he has to the levels.
I thought the logic is just proof that no one looks up.
Eh, maybe. He's got weapons that'll let him shoot straight upwards, in later games. And in fact, in Mega Man 2, we just beat Metal Man, so I do have a weapon there that'll let me shoot straight up.
Oh, there you go. It's just a man-naked frog. No, it's just a landmine with frog legs. Oh, it doesn't explode. I'm having more fun just criticizing the random enemies.
That's okay.
Of course, my dumbass, since it's red, it's supposed to look like a sword, but my dumbass thing is just Baja Black. It's just Code Red Mountain Dew.
And it died. Woot woot. If you guys are enjoying this so far, be sure to leave a like and all that jazz. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, as you guys know. God damn it. The one time I tried to be careful, I was actually, you know, in the perfect spot to jump and shoot. Fucking hell. By the way, lives are still enabled in all of these games, so if I game over, I'm back to the beginning of the level.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I don't think it... Has it switched back to 2 yet?
No.
I don't think it's switched back to 2 in a while. What's up?
I was just saying, fuck those weird fucking spring things that just look like a landmine with the frog legs that kept on jumping up. That's really hard to hit.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, the frogs are the I believe they're... I don't remember what they're called. Part of me wants to call them fleas. Also, I'm sorry if I sound more echoey today. I did not close the curtain when I went to start today, and the main reason behind that is because it hurts to move. So, joy. Literally, if I step my foot down a little bit too hard, my head decides, yeah, that's enough movement for you, and starts giving me a headache, so.
Fucking monsters have knockback? Come on.
Only when I use the top spin. Which means I'm back to the start of that stage. Shit.
And back to, was this 2?
1.
1.
1.
This is 1.
It's okay if you don't quite get the differences yet.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's like, I mean, to me it is.
That's the whole thing, is that people say that the first 3 all the Mega Man games are so similar. Can you tell the difference when you look at them? And for me, I can, yes, absolutely.
I mean, I can tell right now.
Well, yeah, there's a logo all over the background. I can tell because of the little differences in the artwork and all the backgrounds are different, and every game technically runs on its own engine. Believe it or not. They went through all the hassle of reprogramming each game instead of making one dedicated engine that could run all the games.
Weird.
Not as weird as you'd think, but it is a little funny.
Well, granted, this is an older game, so it does make a little bit more sense with that, but nowadays it's considered, like, kind of insane. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at frickin'...
You reprogrammed movement 6 times? You reprogrammed shooting 6 times in a row? You reprogrammed a boss menu 6 times? The fucking weapon select 6 fucking times? Like, come on. It's absurd, but that's why I kind of like these games, because it's so insane, it makes me smile.
And then here's, like, Bethesda or Paradox running on the same engine since the 90s. Today, and that's considered, and it's like, oh god, the same exact engine. I mean, yeah, they're archaic now, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? At least I can look at each game and go, at least they tried. I believe even the X titles were programmed all on different engines.
Oh god, now we're going underwater.
Yee, with the underwater physics.
It sure in the hell still sinks a lot with underwater physics.
I jump way higher.
Then now you're back to this one.
Yep, and I hope to God I'm jumping when I do. I also hope I'm not, because I can actually jump high enough to hit those spikes, and spikes are a one-hit kill.
It gives us the weird plant thing, the weird things that look like they're from Metroid.
I don't know if Metroid was out by the time Mega Man came out.
I mean, I imagine that Metroid's not either, but I'm just saying that's what I think they look like. They look like the weird alien thing from Metroid.
Yeah, they're based on an enemy from Mega Man 1 that's an underwater bubble. They're even named similarly. There's a big boss in the first game that is essentially these guys, but gigantic, and they send like 4 of them after you, and they're all like sewer cleaning robots. Come on, just switch back to 1. I'm dying to know if I die or not.
We get the brains from the think tank over here, from Fallen Vegas. Just robotic shrimp kicking your ass.
God damn it. I was really close if I didn't let go of the button. And that's gonna be the entirety of this game.
Yikes.
So Mountain Man, how's your day been going?
Pretty good. The only thing that sucks is I didn't realize that I had to get I forgot my vehicle registration. That was $160.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was about it. That and I was just trying to clean the vehicle. About it. I know in a little bit I gotta go and say hello to a friend of mine he's on VRC right now. Haven't been able to talk to him in a while. He's from Germany.
Oh, nice. Well, tell him I say hi.
I will. That's alright.
I just noticed that in 1 and 2, I went straight for the weapon that cuts things. And then 3, I just went for the one that just spins me around like a doofus.
Beyblade it.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it spin.
Oh god, those things.
It was let it rip, I know. Haha, fart joke. Anyways. My brain is gonna deteriorate by the end of today's stream, I'm sure of it.
Why the heck do you look like you're just fighting underwater Luigi?
What?
I don't know what the fuck I'm going with that.
I don't either. They don't look anything like Luigi, but cool.
Yeah, fuck it, I don't know. That one, if everyone else is watching it, just watch them go, why did you say that?
What? Mountain every Mega Man fan after listening to Mountain Man's sentence? What? Have to make at least a little bit of progress, damn it.
Okay, bro, god damn it.
So the minimum amount of time it'll switch from is 11 seconds. So I could theoretically be getting a new it could switch every 11 seconds for a little while. So anywhere from 11 to 25 seconds. It's a bit of a wide range, honestly. I could make it switch every 1 second, and then I'd just be fucked.
You'd just be switching. That's it, you would waste more time switching. It just messes me.
Oh, great, I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, what time? What day looks like you plan to do that video with me and Argent?
Well, I was planning on doing it yesterday. Now I'm just waiting on him because he's not at the house. So I'll let you know when.
Okay.
It's all right if you can't.
Let's see anything planned. I mean, except for maybe Saturday. I'm planning to go. I mean, that's in the morning though.
All right, I'll go Flashman for this because fuck it. I want to show off that I can do Quick Man stage without Flash Stopper, but that's not gonna happen because of the way this game works now.
Basically shooting a glorified hamburger.
Hey, you never know. McDonald's is the most deadly sandwich.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Well, I did 1 pip of damage. I did 1 out of like 4 hits. We were humming this earlier because it plays in Sonic 06 as one of the mission themes. Next week on I think Tuesday is gonna be more 06. I have no idea. I gotta talk to Artie about it.
What's the plan with it?
Oh, is to finish up 06 next week. I just gotta figure out when exactly she's free to do it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's finding out.
We literally have 1 video left for that. And then I'll be free, and then I won't be free because I have to play Sonic Unleashed. But, I mean, you know, I'll be theoretically free.
Yeah, theoretically.
Theoretically, I will enjoy my time. Theoretically, I enjoyed my time already, but, I mean, who's counting? Not me. I don't have fingers anymore. They ripped them all off.
Yeah, you play your controller.
How is he playing a video game if he ripped off all his fingers? There's logical inconsistencies. He's using a keyboard. God. People who think way too hard about every little detail.
Yeah, I got no room to tackle some of that stuff.
So what you're telling me is that that's gonna be you in a couple of days? You're just gonna start looking at the channel and be like, I don't know, he's got some logical inconsistencies.
I won't do that.
He's talking about his finger getting cut off. I don't get this.
I wouldn't say that, but I wasn't thinking that. I'm trying to debate what to cook tonight.
I had, oh shoot, what did I have yesterday? I had, fucking tilapia.
Sounds so good. Teriyaki salmon sounds amazing.
Salmon sounds alright. I haven't had
It's a salmon that you marinate in a teriyaki dressing. I can make it's really good. You have to let it marinate though in a good couple hours.
Okay. I didn't mention that there is no rewind or anything in these games. I'm going this in the classic route of as if these were on the NES. The only difference is my NES is busted and is reading 3 cartridges at once. It's like playing a video game if I'm also high as shit and didn't realize I put 3 TVs in front of me.
Well, what you did is had 3 NSs, 3 monitors, and then you somehow just split the controller cable into 3 plugins.
I mean, you can do that. It'd be one bulky cable, but...
You wouldn't splice it. You wouldn't splice it at the beginning of the video. You would splice it halfway down the line.
I know, but still. I mean, have you seen an NES port?
No, fair enough.
They're kind of bulky. I think they're like 7 or 8 pins.
Oh God. What the fuck? You're not pulling that many watts, bro. Jesus Christ.
No, but it needs to read the input.
I mean, Jesus.
One of them is ground, 2 of them do nothing, one of them... Oh shit. In Japan, the connector for them was a standard serial pin.
Oh God.
You know, like your Genesis controllers and stuff. That's what it used in Japan. But then in the States, they changed it because they didn't want you to just plug anything into the damn NES.
Oh God, someone just plugs in a freaking mouse or something, I don't know.
I mean, there was an SNES mouse, and in Japan, I believe there was an NES mouse. I believe. I think. I hope. So I don't think I'm halfway through with any of these games yet. It's like a relay race if somebody really, really wanted you to get done with all the games.
It's done.
So for Mega Man 1, we have the... We literally just beat 2 bosses back to back. Nice. So as far as Mega Man 1 and 2 goes, 1 is almost halfway done. In 2, we are still struggling along.
Why does Dr. Light just look like God?
He's Santa Claus.
Oh. Mega Man fan. What?
Dr. Light's not skinny, he's not Jesus.
Now we just have knockoff Skeletor, but it was Thanos.
What? Okay then. I got nothing for that. The games, if the games don't throw you off, Mountain Man's commentary will.
I'm like, where does this logic and reasoning come from? One, it is logic, but it ain't good logic. And reasoning, well, eh.
You figure that part out.
I'll let you figure. Yeah, I'll let you fuck about and find out.
Listen, I'm already fucking about and finding out, and I'm finding out that if I stick my hand into a toaster...
If you stick your hand in a modern toaster, it would just ground fault. It would ground fault into the socket, not you.
Yeah, but if I if I stick my hand in a toaster, I don't know why my hand would fit in a toaster.
It's perfect hand size if you get a Texas toast toaster.
Fair.
Yes, those exist.
I mean, technically my hand can actually fit in my toaster that I have at the house, but...
I hate the fact that you think it can, let alone... I can't debate if that meant that you tried and found out, or you are just kind of estimating.
I tried and found out when we first bought the toaster. I didn't turn it on or plug it in, I just stuck my hand in the slot just to see what would happen.
Oh, God.
I could have played the bug-fixed version of Mega Man 3. Instead, I went for this one. The rushed buggy mess. Oh shit! Okay. Okay, that's a thing. Gotcha, okay. Oh god, this is... See, this is where my gameplay is going to fail me. The switching bit.
Right there with the platforming.
Yep, because if it switches midway through any of that, I'm fucked.
Yes. Oh, now we have 2 sections.
Mega Man 2 is the only one that I don't think has a section like this. At least out of the ones that I chose for today.
I like how fast they load into it. The game literally measuring what the kilobytes. So.
Mega Man 1's actually like a megabyte and a half. I believe? Maybe? I need to look back at the file. I'd have to look at the file sizes.
I'm just thinking, like, I wouldn't want to know. I mean, I can imagine the download times were still not even that bad back then for in between levels. Yeah.
No, there was no load times. These games did not have load times from what it felt like, so... Had to move my little box, because I'm watching the numbers instead of the game at this point. I'm like, ooh, number go up, people watch.
What does the numbers mean, Mason? It means we get subs.
It means somebody subscribed. What? Shout out to all the people who've been subscribed for a while.
Yeah.
You guys determine on what a while is, because I'm not gonna tell you.
Almost finished my second comic. Completely redesigned my character today. Comic is something southeast. That's the name of the title.
Great. Perfect. Alright, extra life, a couple power-ups.
Yay.
We're coming to the hard part of the stage.
What are those power-ups?
They're giant laser security beams.
Oh.
Yeah! Did the hard part.
Ooh, I mean, you were like 1 pixel, too.
Yeah, probably about 1 or 2 pixels before I would have fallen off.
Oh, no. I like how you're just battling a cup of tea that's on fire.
Alright, do I wait? I'm gonna wait it out.
Now we're doing now you're doing actual strategy instead of shoot now, ask questions later.
Listen, I'm still shoot now, ask questions later, but I'm gonna have to strategize to get through that. The laser beams come out of everywhere. Oh boy, we're about 40 minutes in, and I'd like to remind everybody what this game is. So, we are shuffling through Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. At anywhere between 11 and 25 seconds per switch. And I have to try to beat all 3 games while switching constantly. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Well, I hope I'm holding jump. And or right. Definitely right. Please, switch.
Anything? Nope.
Great, I'm on a part where I have to be holding right in one game. And a part where I'm constantly switching which direction I'm holding. Perfect. Joy! This does not fix it. Just switch already! This is nerve-wracking.
And there is a real no delay to help catch it for you either.
Nah, there we go. I just took damage so I didn't die in one game. Oh boy. That's cause California is really long. You can actually...
California was never southern. It was its own territory at that time with this thing anyway. So, I mean, so no, just
no. That's not how the U.S. worked at the time.
No, and the fact that it's like California would never be southern.
Yes, Abe Star Gaming. That is the name of the game today. It is switching between Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 at random intervals between 11 and 25 seconds per switch. So every single one of my button presses, I have to quickly switch strategies in between the games. That is the whole name of the game today. It is Struggle Bus on top of Struggle Bus because I've got a massive headache today. Which is great. Makes this gameplay even harder to watch because I'm just struggling between one game and the next. But I still did Quick Man's laser section without dying and without using Time Stopper.
Start saying Mega Man's his favorite franchise. He's happy that you're happy playing it.
Same. I love Mega Man. I have done massive, extensive lore on the series. I've done a shit ton of research into these games. I plan on doing more Mega Man in the future. I've done some Mega Man past within the channel itself, so feel free to subscribe and all that jazz. I honestly can't wait to show more of my knowledge with this stuff, because I'm a fucking nerd and have way too much spare time, and yeah, all that jazz.
I need to get back into... One of these days I gotta stop being lazy and getting back into Unity and Blender.
Oh, what do I do? I think I should go to Airman next. I try my best not to cuss, but it does slip through sometimes.
Yeah, then there's me. Sometimes.
But thank you for the subscribe. I'll do my best to not curse going forward.
I can never give any guarantees.
He can't, I can try. It's never out of any hatefulness, it's usually just out of, I'm slightly frustrated at the game. And there goes a little bit of my rage. But, you know.
Because the Homer Francis mentioned shit, so God decided to humble its innocence with fires and horrible housing. and really expensive fuel.
What?
Nah, I'm just reading what he was saying in comments.
I know that. Oh.
Yeah, California's fuel prices are very fucking expensive.
Oh, I see. I'll do my best, but no promises. But I will do my best. That's my promise, even though I said no promises. It's the best I can do. I like to take Linkara's route of not cursing. I've been trying to more and more recently, because that's a channel that he does comic book reviews, and he does his damnedest to not cuss, and I think that's a pretty good way to look at it, is to be funny, you don't have to curse. Cursing in and of itself is not funny. Now, telling a good joke with comedic timing, now that's funny. Got the fun of Gemini Man stage. You know, in the prototype version, there was a giant planet in the background, and it was scrapped because it takes up too much memory, but it's still in the game's files, so...
Just trying to render the moon.
It's trying to render Saturn.
Oh. Still.
An up-close Saturn with a couple of other ones. Plus, if you haven't noticed these stars, they're all parallax scrolling on slightly separate layers. I believe there's 2 or 3. So that's a fun little thing to point out to your friends. Yeah, no. Institution. Made on evolution of circuitry.
What the heck are these guys?
Those are gabules. They are security bots, and that's a power plant, so security's pretty tight.
They just look like a heat-seeking Roomba.
They're floor spikes.
They have the floor spikes. No, they're a movable. Self-moving Lego you step on. Can just confuse your entire channel.
Could you, Mountain Man, could you read that comment out loud? I cannot at the moment, and I don't quite want to. But I have.
Gemini Man is a water stage themed robot master, but he's a PSA themed bot master when he fights you because he can clone himself as like a Flash Man, Time, Bright Man, and others.
Technically, 4 of the stages in Mega Man 3 are all based on outer space. And they're all on different asteroids. Gemini Man is in and of himself, a prototype robot master to test the cloning capabilities of robots for larger construction jobs. So essentially, robots that can make copies of themselves to tackle difficult jobs, where everybody needs to be on the same set of wavelengths. At max, his stable is 2 clones. Later on, stuff like Split Mushroom does the same thing, but a little bit more elegantly, because he can use multiple clones instead of just 2. Sorry, I'm gonna ramble a little bit.
You're talking about the history of.
I'm talking about lore stuff. Because shit. because lore stuff is what I'm good at. Yeah, Astro Man does clone himself in Mega Man and Base, which is great use of a mixture of... It's a mixture of Mega Man 2's Alien, which is hologram technology used by Wily, as well as the Gemini Man cloning capabilities.
The heck was the dog?
Oh, that's Rush. For those who don't know, one of my favorite bands is Rush, and Rush is named after Rush. So
What a rush.
I know, right? Institution, laying on an evolution of circuit. If you guys want to see actual, like, good playthroughs of these, I did do proper playthroughs quite a while ago, but they don't have my commentary. It's just trivia about the bosses and enemies and stuff while I played the games. And Mega Man 1 is edited, like, terribly. They're older videos, like, almost 2 years now. But go ahead and have a look at them, because I do plan on continuing that series. It was supposed to culminate in a video this year, but the only reason I did not get to that is because it's taking longer to do. I'm actually having... There's a video that is essentially... I want to make a video that is the best ways to play every single Mega Man game. Starting with the classic series, going all the way up from 1 to 11 and all the spin-offs. And then doing the X series, Zero series. Later games get simpler because there's fewer re-releases, but with the classic series, I've had to import PlayStation 1 games, import PS1 games, import random little mobile phone titles, purchase the Legacy collections on different systems, buy a GameCube collection, a PlayStation 2 collection, an Xbox collection, the original Famicom cartridges, the NES cartridges. There's a lot of games to cover, and it's taken a long time for me to write, and I thought I would have it done by January. It's looking more and more like I don't have it done until December, and I have a friend of mine who recorded audio for it, and he's just patiently waiting for me to cover him. So, shoutouts to Rick from the D-Pad and everybody else who's helped me to record that. But enough of me rambling.
I think to say, what the heck was the penguin? What the hell was the penguin? It just looks like it's just a gigantic freaking ice cream maker.
It's based on a maker. It's based on a Japanese ice maker.
Yeah, it does look like it. It just looks like a snow cone maker.
I mean, that's what it's meant for. It makes ice and snow cones in Japan. I don't know if they still make them, but that's what it's based on. They exist. They're blue. They're fancy.
Someone probably bought it just because of Mega Man.
Well, seeing as it was originally invented in, like, I think the 60s, I don't believe so.
No, that's the joke, though. Someone bought it. It's like, hey, this is the boss from Mega Man. I want it.
Probably. Honestly, I've seen Stranger Things bought because it was in a video game. There's a Japanese cola in Mega Man Legends. And for the longest time, you couldn't buy that game because on the PSN because random Japanese soda. I forget if they got rid of it for the PSN re-release, but I don't know. I still have my PS1 copy, so shrug. This is truly the Mario of Pac-Man. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Yeah, alright.
Let's go with that. I got nothing. Ba-da-da. This is one of those tricky bits of a Luckman stage. All you gotta do is climb up, but
not getting electrocuted.
There's constantly enemies coming at you.
A dog that's also a submarine.
Yeah, because Rush can transform. The whole point of him was to be multi-purpose, a multi-purpose robot that could help out not only around the lab, but also around help out Mega Man on his adventures to stop Wily. Believe it or not, Rush was originally built with the ability to jack up a car and stuff, so that's where you get the coil from. Hello, CC Goku. Welcome, welcome. I am struggling through today's game of choice. Alright, I haven't done it this way in a while, and I figure, why not? Oh, and there's the magnet beam. That's a power-up that'll let me create platforms. Also, I need to show this fun trick. It does nothing, it just... Every time I hit down, Mega Man just jitters. Makes me chuckle. You can thank Flashman85 Live for that one. AKA Gemini Laser, AKA Nathaniel Hoover. Another friend of this channel, also a friend who I have not talked to in a while. Back to Airman. Recently I picked up the Mega Man Fully Charged figure for Airman, which... I bought it for like 12 bucks. I saw them going for 75 after I bought it. So, yeah, old toys. They're great, right? You'd be asking, why did I get it? Just for proof that it exists, because I didn't have the money at the time to buy all the toys when they first came out for that cartoon. Darn it.
I was curious how much a Game Boy SP was worth. Yeah, screw that price.
I bought mine for 25 bucks, and I have an SP and an original. A micro is worth 100 and something. Or at least
yeah, an SP at a store I went and looked at was $135.
Yeah, if you want to look up if you want a good system that'll play your Game Boy Advance games, and just Game Boy Advance, not Game Boy, DS Lites in particular, work fabulous.
I was just looking out of curiosity and like, yep, hell with this. I'm like, I mean, the reason why I'm even into the PS2 games is because I have my original PS2, that's it. As we were having one in elementary school. And losing it.
That was scary. I did not focus well enough, and I almost walked right into the lightning.
Oof.
No. Or just electricity. And up we go! So this room's really fancy if you do it without getting hit. Like, it'll look really cool if you do it without getting hit.
Yeah, hell with that.
I would say go check out Ron Mithrill's playthroughs. He did perfect runs of all of these games. I'm just gonna be recommending YouTube channels while I play this, I guess. Anyways. Just remember to subscribe and come back here for this chaos, because... Okay.
Oh my gosh, so I have a friend of mine, he's from Argentina, and he sent me a picture of a sketchy-ass outlet from his school.
Like an electrical socket?
Yeah, it's an outlet, but instead of having the outlet mounted to the drywall, it's exterior.
No.
And the exterior behind the plug is bare wire.
No, that's bad.
That's a school.
No, that's still bad. Don't do that.
No, that's what the school has installed. I'm just like, oh god, no.
That's called fire hazard / watch a kid get shocked because they bet you $5 in the lunchroom and their pudding that you'll You'll touch it.
It's also a really weird plug.
Well, don't they use a different standard than the US?
They still use 60 hertz, but they use a different out. It's still 60 hertz at 120.
Oh.
But they use a different style plug instead of the type A and B plug of the States. They use, I'm looking at it now, and it's a 3-prong plug, but they're all in a row instead of a triangle.
Huh.
I'm like, what?
Why would you have it? Okay, I'm not gonna ask. That's something else.
Yeah, it's weird.
Fun fact, it only takes 3 hits from a Lekman. Lekman's Thunder Beam to kill you. Other bosses that are incredibly difficult will take that pattern. Where 3 hits, you're dead. I don't normally play with the Metal Blade. I usually save Metal Man for last, because I think it's funnier to go through the entire game with people freaking out. Like, you just gotta get the Metal Blade! For this, I went for Metal Blade, because I figured it's switching all the time. I need the handicap. I need any advantage I can get. Because my platforming skills are gonna go right out the window.
Oh yes, Latin America's engineering brother.
Alright, time for Airman. Time for the struggle. I cannot beat Airman.
It's all just weather explaining, saying his weather radio is going sentient because it's just going off at random times.
Fun.
I used to have one of those. I had one built into a CB for a while. And that fucker went off for no apparent reason. Until I just disabled the fucking NOAA fucking bullshit. Okay, now we just have Iceman.
We have Ice and Fireman left. One's a thermal power and waste management robot, and the other is a Arctic investigation robot.
Oh, God.
I've actually gone through and thought legitimately about what every single Robot Master could do, and I have thought about it. Every single Robot Master can and does have a job, including Springman, which everybody looks at, laughs at, and goes, what use could a Springman have? Entertainment and toy manufacturing robot. A testing for crash test dummies, as well as
Slinkies.
Slinkies are fun. Dr. Wily wants a Slinky. I mean, hey, people have asked me before, you bet you can't do this, Robot Master, and then I come up with one, and they look at me funny, and I'm like, what? You asked?
Let's say the Arctic one, the only one I can think of is the investigator. Is he just investigates underneath the UN instead of gets to breaking up treaties from the UN. That's it, and it just does nothing.
No. So a lot of thermal experiments are done in the North and South Pole, as well as Antarctica. It's incredibly dangerous and difficult to get people there, so oftentimes it's teams of 2 or 3 people. So if you can have a Robot Master go up there and do it, look, you all of a sudden have another set of hands who's knowledgeable in the field and can survive in super cold temperatures and can get stuff out there in the cold during a blizzard, all the while a human couldn't stand it.
Okay.
I mean, hey, you asked. There's my... It's a good answer.
Yeah, I'm not denying it.
And every Robot Master is like that. You can find a reason for them existing beyond just that. It just takes a little bit of outside-the-box thinking at times. Like, Bounce Man is a exercise robot who hosts his own exercise TV series, and before that, he was a crash test dummy, testing out testing out different rubber compounds and against vehicles. Essentially, is this rubber tire going to do damage to a vehicle? If it falls off a truck, I mean... They're good. I know, you're like, whatever, this is all...
No, it's just like, I mean, it's like, it works.
I mean, I can run through everything, I just don't know if anybody'd be actually interested in that. Oh, well. We went from one stage with blocks to another stage with disappearing blocks.
One's blue, one's red.
One's
so
heat.
Fire and ice.
Yep. Names and stone, you roll my hell, I'm not alone. If you guys have never heard of the Megas, go look them up. They have some fantastic music. They've got one song that is about, which is a remix of Fireman and Iceman together, and they're singing a duet about how together they're unstoppable. Which is just perfect in my thought, because Iceman beats Fireman, and, yeah, most of these robots also weren't combat ready when Dr. Wily modified them, so he added in combat stuff. For Iceman, he has a super cold breath, but that Ice Slasher was just meant to be short-ranged. Instead, Dr. Wily, you know, upgraded that to become a solid ice shot that'll freeze anything instantly, like liquid nitrogen. Mountain Man, I am sorry if I'm boring you.
Oh, you're good. I bore you with history.
You don't bore me with history. I enjoy history.
Oh, I discovered something weird. Apparently Family Guy did a reference, one of the skit things references to frickin' Deltarune, I discovered.
Really?
Yeah, and it's bad. It's terrible. Like,
I would believe it.
Like, I guess someone in the writing room actually kept track of indie games, I guess, surprisingly.
Well, I mean, anybody can be a gamer.
Bro, it's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird to expect that from Family Guy.
They've had Mario references in the past.
Well, that's Mario. That's old. I mean, this is kind of... Deltarune's kind of obscure.
Oh, it's not.
Kinda. I mean, compared relative to Mario.
There's plushies and shit, and people on the internet don't shut up about games.
True.
And to go along with that thought process...
Don't ask me what's my opinion on the Queen. I'm like, I'm an American. Last time we gave a fuck was the War of 1812. And that was still a king.
The meme has been going around that I continually just say American every time anybody references the Queen. So take that as you will. It's sad that she passed. My condolences to her family, but I'm still going to joke about her. She's a public figure. So be it. She's one of the rich elites. It's not that I don't care, it's that I don't have a whole lot of sympathy for super rich people. Because they've never had to live a day in their life like normal people. Or if they have, it's been a long-ass time ago.
I did like the meme. One of my favorite memes from it, though, was the Princess Diana one. It's like Princess looking down from heaven, seeing the old bat die, smiling. Fucking great. That was fucking hilarious to me.
I mean, there's the one you sent me with Schlatt in the background with a gun.
Yeah.
It took my boyfriend to realize that was Schlatt. Which makes me upset, because I enjoy a lot of Schlatt's content.
See you, Zaza. Hopefully your Wi-Fi gets fixed.
Alrighty, well, I hope you leave a like and stuff, and good luck with the internet. Thanks for joining in for as long as you could.
Yep.
Hope the chaos here has brought you a little bit of joy in your day. You know, I used to say that a lot.
The insanity.
No, that my purpose in this world is to put smiles on people's faces, no matter the cost. So long as I'm not, you know, hurting anybody else, my purpose here is to just put smiles on faces. And I haven't said that in a while, because I haven't really needed to. Because usually I'm putting a smile on people's faces just by, you know, streaming. Generally. Not all the time. Some people don't like furries, and those are the same people that confuse me.
I mean, it's weird.
It's the internet. Anyways.
Yeah, it's weird.
Back to the internet of 1812.
Well, yeah, sure, that didn't exist.
Hey, I didn't say it was the year 1812. I said it's the internet of 1812.
The fuck over the internet of 1812?
My dearest Elizabetha, I got smallpox again.
No, you just downloaded a random virus again off the internet, trying to figure out some way to hack into something.
What is that?
Tiki Mikey? I don't know what that
Tiki
is.
Miki. I have no idea what that means.
Really based on rich people.
I believe I hit it at just the right spot, so that should hit the extra life along that path.
I have no idea. No.
I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm assuming it's some other meme that I don't know. I'm okay with not knowing, guys. It's alright. I'm okay with pleading ignorance. I generally don't know most of the memes you guys send me, so... I might be on the internet most of the time. I might be a virtual kitty, but I spend more time buried in video game history than I do on the internet looking at memes. So fun fact, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
I mean, I tried to Google Translate just to make sure, and it's just nonsense.
Alright, that's what I figured.
Yeah, it's nonsense.
So, fun fact, do not get hit and then fall back into the door. Just walk forward and you won't glitch.
Chocolate here, that's the only part I get is chocolate.
Mocha chocolate here, hey! I like chocolate. I like chocolate. I like mocha. We putting it in a drink or are we putting it somewhere else? Like, love chocolate. It's a great additive in, like, snacks. And this boss is beaten. Bada boom, bada bing. Heat Man is down.
That was Heat Man? It just looked like a trash can.
You never know. He's actually meant to look like a lighter.
God.
He's a thermal plant robot. He can produce twice the amount of heat as Fireman, and yeah. But he's based on a Zippo lighter. Alright, we have all three of our rush parts, so now we can swim underwater, fly into the sky, and use a coil. We've only got 3 bosses left in Mega Man 3. We're only an hour in, that ain't bad.
There we go. Snake Man?
He is a exploration robot that can fit into tight passageways. His weapon is the Search Snake, and it allows him to have an extra set of eyes for surveillance. This can act in either combat situations or archaeological digs through dangerous tombs.
There we go. Perfect in Egypt.
Egypt or the Mayan temples.
Fair enough.
There's lots of stuff. Any places with, like, cave-ins and stuff, If a Surge Snake dies, it's just, well, you've lost some robot parts, but at least Snake Man's okay, and you can use him on your next dig, and you know that it's weak as shit in there. So, oh, my bad. I did not mean to curse, but, you know, you get what I'm saying. It's not, yeah.
I think the kid's gone.
It's alright.
Eh.
I'm still gonna try not to, because I do have a lot of younger viewers watch my channel.
That's why I've never become a YouTuber myself.
Yeah, you never know what your audience is gonna be until you realize that you start playing video games. You realize, oh, children are watching you. I should be more family-friendly. That's a struggle.
Look at that.
At least I don't have any sponsors, and actually, since I'm not sponsored, I'd like to give a shout out to the PayPal link down below. This channel is brought to you by viewers like you, so be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and maybe give a donation if you're so inclined.
Your boy Dave just put in a man mega.
I mean, you're not wrong. He is the mega of men. Actually, it's not until Mega Man 4 that it's called the Mega Buster, and earlier on it's called the Plasma Cannon. But after Mega Man 4, Dr. Cossack gives him an upgrade, allowing for the charge shot, which, or no, after Mega Man 5, Dr. Light turns it into an even more powerful charge. Cossack turns it into an even more powerful charge shot. Dr. Light turns it into the Mega Buster.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Upgrades, upgrades, get your upgrades. Collect the P-chips. Collect your bolts. Brent's just watching me from the other room, judging me.
Violently, awkwardly. Me? While he sits off, what is everyone else up to? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Woo! I'm so good. I don't know. Wait for a second. Loading. There we go. I have to reload the stream on my end.
Anyways, I'm back. I never stopped playing, but...
There we go.
Discussion about a washer and dryer that we ordered. Apparently they showed up at 1:40 or something, but they weren't here at 1:40. Nobody knocked on the door.
So, I'm hoping you have a 240 plug outlet for the dryer.
We do. We have it's a washer dryer combo. We've got a plug-in and everything. All we have to do is actually get it down there and get hooked up. Our main hassle has been buying it, as well as getting it into the house.
Oof. There you go. Well, I know what I gotta do. I'm debating to not, but I want to not be lazy tomorrow, and wake up really early and take all this crap I have to a flea market so I can get rid of it.
What is the stuff, if you don't mind me asking?
Random Jeep parts, cast iron items. And what is the last part I know? Just random crap I find that I don't need or want.
Well, the cast iron, if it's pans and whatnot, you can sell those for a pretty penny.
Yeah, it's pans. Yeah, they're all pans. I just get these
I know.
spare pans, part of my collection.
But cast iron stuff sells for high prices.
It depends on the quality and how they age. I used to collect them a lot. Used to be a really dumb hobby, but now I just kind of like, well, I have everything I've wanted from it.
I just know how to cook with them.
I mean, I got a lot of the specialty lodge cast iron stuff. I used to collect all those. I just, whenever I find them in flea markets or something, it's like, hey, I don't have this pan. Hey, I don't have this pan.
Hey, hey, look, I've got all these damn pans and nothing to do with them.
No, I have no lids. I wish I had the cast iron lids, but they're so hard to find. And then when you do find them, they're like triple the price of the pan.
Well, yeah, because not everybody needed a cast iron lid.
Well, yeah, no one's everyone broke them because they're so thin.
Now, what I use from time to time is aluminum foil.
Yeah, but I have one cast iron lid. I paid $75 for a 12-inch one. I need a 16-inch one. I need a 16-inch, a 10, and preferably a 6. But that would be like $300 in just lids.
Yeah. Heck that, and it seems like they've got a question in the chat.
Word, what the heck in the world? What? No, word, what the heck in the what?
English, please.
Family friendly, the plans for me. Family friendly for everybody. What?
I try my best to be family friendly. I like to say is this is a PG-13 channel. If you're not okay with me cursing every now and again, that's okay. I won't curse a lot, but you know, it helps to keep these videos marked as not for kids.
Yeah, because then COPPA comes in, and COPPA is not fun.
Well, YouTube's policies for COPPA are actually stricter than the actual law.
Because if they didn't, then it would just become worse.
Yeah.
Because
which isn't
sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because parents can't take care of their own kids.
1% milk versus Sonic EXE. I give it to the 1% milk. It'll survive everything. But welcome, Sans Gaming. I hope you're having a good day.
Sans Gaming. I have no idea what this dude is quoting.
It's okay.
No idea.
Just let it play out. It's okay. I got nothing. Oh, nice! Congrats. Congrats on the 31, bud.
What are you talking about? Get the little hat.
I believe...
You're literally just taking the damage to try to kill him.
Yep. He's got a pattern, I just don't feel like... I don't feel like relearning it.
It's literally just 8 the damage.
And this is my game plan. They programmed it that if your feet are on rush, it will tick down. If not, it does not. So if you jump at the right time, you conserve your energy.
The floor is lava. Basically. You're just bee-hopping with extra steps.
No, I just jump. I just mash B. No, I said I try to be friendly. I never said I'd be perfect at it.
Yeah.
I myself do not have any kids, so I don't really feel the need to be family-friendly within my own house. Because within my own home, it's all adults. My nephews are the youngest people that I've ever, been around. And I try my best to be family-friendly, but I know my sister doesn't care too much. And those kids are well enough behaved to know not to repeat me if I say something bad. And if they have a question, they'll ask. Because they're curious kids, and they're smart as a tack, so.
Problem with my nieces, they're smart as heck, but they are repeaters.
So were they for a while, but, they get old enough and they stop repeating stuff. Or they only repeat it when their parents aren't around, which is what they tend to do.
Yeah, well, my brother tends to say stuff, and then mother comes involved because they're divorced. When she goes picks him up, she repeats it. The girls repeat to her, and it's this big old mess. Like I'm glad I am not part of it.
I'm really glad I'm not. Really, really, really glad that I am the way I am, and that I will never have children.
I have no desire to have kids. Other people's kids is the perfect birth control.
Exactly. You get the entertainment of a kid, but then you can get them hyped up on sugar and send them right back.
It's
Listen, when I watch my nephews, I don't do that, but I mean, I used to. When I was, like, I don't know, 17? When I used to babysit, I used to just pump them up on sugar and then give them to my mom. And then, once they were done with mom, they'd come back to me, I'd pump them up on sugar more, and then they'd go back home with their sister, and she'd be like, God damn it, they're all hyperactive. And I'm like, yep, well, good luck.
Oh, there's another one. Another funny one I've seen. It's like kids on Nintendo will be given Mountain Dew and learn how to play Magic the Gathering or something like that. I've seen that one, and then there was another one saying they will be given espresso and told what they'll get for Christmas.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit much. Skylar's fan, the first Sonic game I ever played was either Sonic Heroes or Sonic Mega Collection Plus. I couldn't tell you which one. It's been that long, so I was probably, I don't know, 2 or 3. I can tell you that I first played Mega Man 6, though. And my first video game I ever played was Frogger, so... Alright, we go from dying on 1...
and finishing Snake Man on 2, if I'm correct.
3.
Oh, this is 3 again.
Three is probably going to be the last one that we beat. It's got 4 extra stages, so... It'll be either 3 or 2. I suck at 2 in terms of difficulty. Difficulty at a certain point, I just, like, drop out. Everything just blends.
Oh shit, I don't know what we gotta do today. I know what else I gotta do. I'm gonna meme something stupid. So, oh, what the hell?
You're gonna morb? Oh my god.
No. What the hell is this bullshit? Well, that thing's kicking your ass, there you go. No, I gotta go get my gaming laptop as a meme and try to run 3 more accounts, VR chat accounts with it, and just have a whole bunch of freaking jukeboxes running just as a meme.
Okay then.
It's dumb. So they'll give me like 8.
If my head stops pounding, I will probably be on VR after this. Sonic 2 on a plug and play. That's my boyfriend's first game too, in terms of Sonic. The only thing is that we recently went back to a plug and play that he had, and it had terrible audio quality because it was from @Games. Also, I don't know how many lives were in that for Mega Man 2, but I now have 5.
Oh, it's a meme. I know what meme you need to do. I need to go send you the SpongeBob plug and play.
I had one.
Just tell them to go play that as a stream.
I will not. I refuse. There is no music, and you know it, and it's shaped like SpongeBob's nose. You know exactly the one.
I know.
It's running an NES on a chip. I refuse. Well, seeing as they continually make Simon Says as well as Bop It, and seeing as they're both pretty much the same game with ones with extra steps, yeah, I do.
You don't want to play I forget what the heck is that one game. It's in there. It's almost like a platformer. It's terrible.
Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. No, I don't want to play it. I'd much rather struggle with Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 here.
It's just, no.
Let's see if I can get the health. Nope, okay.
What? If someone wants to donate, go right ahead so you can force them to go do it. Dad, don't waste them, don't.
In terms of Space Invaders, I thought about doing a detailed history on those games. There's a lot more of them than what people realize.
The only thing I know about Space Invaders is the Futurama episode on it. I did play the original Space Invaders on an arcade cabinet. I did play it before. I used to, for a little while, I worked at a game store. I had a bunch of arcade games like that, and I just helped a friend that kind of ran/owned the place. I helped him for a little bit. He knew I gave not really much entertainment on those old arcade games. I gave more about the PS2 era. But it was actually really cool to play those old games on their original cabinets.
Yeah, Karmic's asking how I'm faring with these games. Not too bad, all things considered. I thought this would be worse. It's helping my headache a little bit, which is lovely, but other than that, you know, I'm probably going to game over here in a second.
Oh god, that plug-and-play Pac-Man and Wheel of Fortune. I didn't really have those. All I had was the, oh, there you go. I did have the, SpongeBob one, that was it.
Oh, trust me, it's jarring, but the way I play Mega Man is a little bit unlike the way most people play Mega Man, so you get a lot of, like, I'll sit and pause and I'll think about things a little bit. Plus, it's a little bit of just muscle memory.
There you go.
It's not as bad as switching between the first 3 Mario games. By the way, you guys can donate and make me play games each week. I usually have 1 or 2 open slots each week. If you donate a little bit, like even just $1, and be like, hey, play this game. I'll do a one-off stream where I play the game. And I'll give my full thoughts and stuff. There are just a couple games that are off the table because they are subscriber goals, but... Yeah.
Alright, see you, Carmack. Have a good day at work, or night, or, yeah, I guess night.
Day, evening.
Day, evening, Wumbo.
Wumboing.
Wumbo,
Oh, Blaster Master is amazing. I have... The first game I ever bought with my own money was Blaster Master Blasting Again. It is a 3D Blaster Master game.
People could come up with some really dirty thoughts with that.
Okay. It's a game about going underground to fight mutants in a tank.
Interesting.
It's based on an NES game where you did the same thing, except you were also trying to find a frog. It's pretty awesome. Also, shit. So, the big eyes here, 3 hits from them and you're dead. So, I usually like to use the Ice Slasher, but seeing as I can't guarantee that, I'm also just trying to slip underneath them.
They just give me the, it's just a robotic version of the lamp from, what was it? From Pixar.
We are talking about the giant stomping robots, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It just gives me that vibe. Okay, and right here with all the pipes, it just gives me the vibes of that 90s wallpaper of pipes that just randomly go around everywhere.
I believe that was a screensaver.
Yeah, it was a screensaver, yeah. But it would just randomly move around pipes and stuff.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
It just looks like that. God, you do lose a 30 health. Fuck that.
Yes, I do know about that song, but I'm less so interested in talking about that stuff and more so interested in talking about the games that I'm playing, because it's getting a bit difficult to switch between them, especially because Mega Man 1 is on the first Wily level out of, like, 3 or 4. Mega Man 2 is nearing on that point, and 3 is nowhere close, despite seeming like it's way closer than it should be.
Yikes. Just Hulk smash.
Yep. Having the super strength on a construction site might be freaking awesome. I also love how they, what they did with him in Fully Charged. Not completely. He's not my favorite character. But in Fully Charged, he's a trash robot. He's a trash collecting robot who eats things. So his name, Gutsman, doesn't mean, like, he's got guts. It means that he literally eats things.
It's a garbage disposal.
Yeah. Which is really funny when you think about it, because Dustman, I believe, was supposed to show up in Season 2, and he is a trash compactor robot. Yes, I actually have Splatoon 3, I still have to play it, though. Okay, thank God I was holding up.
Up. Yeah, instead of to the left. I like how you can just switch on the fly, though. It's nice.
Oh yeah, later games get really good at that. With Mega Man 11, you can actually do it all on the right stick, and it's just one flick of the right stick. And you'll switch into your next weapon of wherever the Robot Master is on the stage select. And you can move that around to however you feel comfy with it. And then later games on the SNES allow for LNR to switch your weapons. Tonight.
Quit yawning.
Yes, I have a Wii U. I have Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. The Wii U is actually one of my favorite systems, so... I just haven't really covered any major Kirby games, because every time I do Kirby, not a whole lot of people show up for it. So... I believe I did all 3 of the Dreamland games, and stopped because I wasn't getting the view counts that I was looking for. I might come back to Kirby one day. I want to. I have played... God damn it. I have played all the Kirby games, but...
You gotta wait.
Yeah, I either wait or I waste item 1, and I want the E-Tank at the end of the level, so I can't waste item 1.
You just gotta have to wait. Wait. He's just waiting for the elevator.
Alright, Spark Shot is... I keep forgetting that I have the slide, because I've been switching between 1 and 2, which don't have the slide. Up we go.
I've seen those game trucks. Yeah. Guy was talking about, he had a friend's birthday that had a game truck, which I've seen those. Some of those people get really creative with how they make those.
Game truck?
Yeah, it's a guy that will literally, it's someone converted a box truck with the power plant or with a generator or using shore power, and it has AC in it, and you just got a bunch of different consoles.
They did that back in the day for Sonic Adventure in Jet Set Radio, where they would drag out a Dreamcast on giant trucks to promote the console's launch.
Yeah. I've seen those.
Yeah.
Someone would do this with this. I think the coolest one I've ever seen was a complete sim racing rig.
Oh, wow.
That was one of the coolest ones I ever seen, was a sim racer one. That was like actual have motion control in the seats and stuff to give you the feeling, active feedback on the steering wheel, the feel for grip, and loosening your grip on the... It felt like it was really good. It was really cool.
So just like in Sonic, Mega Man's got the spike glitch, where if you've already been hit, the spikes decide, yeah, we're still gonna hit you. So, but only in the first game, so that's why this room is going to be a hassle for me, because it's gonna switch probably midway through. And that room is 2 or 3 screens of nothing but,
spikes.
I must say, this is getting more and more jarring the more I play.
Yeah, this is definitely. Granted, it's getting harder though too. It doesn't help.
Yeah.
Especially right here.
Come on.
Just run through the level.
So those 2 will respawn, I believe, but we have to get all the way up to the top here. Shit. So long as I can get to the next part without losing all the magnet beam, I think I'll be okay. I think if I do this again, I'm gonna make the minimum time a little bit
longer.
Yeah, because sometimes it's switching super fast, and all I get is like a little introduction, and I'm like, ah, shit. Okay. I've got to prepare myself with the pause glitch, because I'm not fighting this thing legitimately. I've done it before. I've done it in every single game where the Yellow Devil shows up, including Mega Man X and 11. Not this time. This time is beat it, because...
Birds are just bees, or you can say it's really delivering you the birds and the bees.
The birds and the screams.
This is called what? This is called Hard Man?
That is the Yellow Devil.
Oh, I thought it was an Among Us character.
Oh my gosh.
You just know. Oh, I was talking about get it Sonic speed out of a good job, good game in Sonic colors. He quotes.
Okay then.
Wait, no, I gotta. Is this Earthbound?
God damn it. You know what? For as much as I like Earthbound Beginnings, no. That was a bad joke.
I've never even played the game, so I just know it from a thing about its piracy thing that's like, oh, you want to be hard mode? Here you go, and then ends the game before you finish it and deletes the save. That's the reason why I know that game exists. And that enemy I'm quoting.
Oh boy.
That's the only reason why I know that game.
See, Mountain Man is a true scrub. He's never truly played a masterpiece of our time, Earthbound. The video game that I care so little about, I haven't even covered or talked about on this channel.
The only game series I've ever done was I've done Legendary of Reach through 3 for Halo. That's it. In chronological order. Not including ODST though.
Well.
I have to go play the Master Chief Collection again one of these days. Just keep running, just keep running.
Screams internally. I was really close. That's the hard part of Mega Man 1 right there. Once I get past the Yellow Devil, it's a cakewalk. At least for me. I have no issues with any of the next couple stages. Which is why dying at the Yellow Devil just drives me up the wall. You might ask, why don't I use the Elect Beam here? Because the Elect Beam works and it's slightly faster. Because I don't care that much, and I don't know. It slows me down. It slows me down slightly, so that way then I'm not holding jump and shoot on another screen when I can't even remember where I'm at in Mega Man 2. Of course.
Who's this boss?
That was Crash Man or Clash Man, and he's an explosive / demolition robot.
I don't want to be sitting here discussing with you now, would I?
What?
TF2 reference.
Alright.
I just realized I've had chicken for the last 5 nights in a row, and I'm really debating to just go to Sheets and get a Moss Burger.
I gotta go get groceries tomorrow.
I should do instead. But I got pissed. I got paid today, and then I had to turn around and pay $200 to the fucking DMV for registration. because I realized my registration for my vehicle was 1 year late.
Joy. So what you're telling me is you did an illegal? And it's a big bad. Ah, I see.
It wasn't like it was like, oh, a month. No, it was the entire year. I forgot to do it in 2020 because, well, everything was shut down in 2020, and I didn't realize it again until 2022. So really 2 years.
That was jarring as shit. Just slide through and boom, weapon get.
Slide into the level.
So we're now on the Wily Stage 1 for Mega Man 2.
And now we're fighting Dr. Eggman.
Dr. Wily.
I know it's Wily. I just want to trigger your entire audience.
You're just triggering me. My audience, I don't think, really cares too much about the details. In all honesty, I think most of my audience is like, haha, funny cat man, go play game. Meanwhile, I'm just like, I'm like, let's just explain the lore of this and that. All the while, everybody's like, oh my god, nobody cares.
And then there's me like,
I think 4, 5, and 6 would mess me up even more because the charge shot mechanics between 5 and 6 change slightly. When you get hit with a charge shot in 6 and 5, I believe it takes away the charge shot for 5. But not in 4, and I don't believe in 6.
Ready for it. And he immediately just goes back.
I could use this to play different emulators, too, because this will switch between, like, SNES and Genesis stuff, too.
No, just torture the entire audience. Switch between Mario, Sonic, and Mega Man.
I could do a Mario and Sonic switch up. Do, Sonic 1 and Mario 1.
It would be really jarring, but also kind of funny for, like, a good 20-minute little stream. Or shorter stream.
If people want to see me do it, I'll do it. It wouldn't just be 20 minutes. I'd be going through all of the games. All of those games, so...
Oh god, dude.
This is like one of those streams where they randomize Zelda and Metroid together, except it's three of the games of the same series. And the only question that anybody has is, who hurt me?
All I see is familiar. I can't sing. I'm just gonna shut up. No, I just can't do it.
Flying through the sky, kind of find a rise. God damn it! I hit jump just to make me fall off the ladder.
She didn't hit anything.
Yeah. At least I don't believe I've died in Mega Man 1 yet, so... No. Okay, good. Which means... Cool. Which means I should be good to... finish this up. Also, fun fact, if you use item 3 all the way through there and ride them all the way up, you won't quite have enough weapon energy to make that last final jump, and you'll have to grind. But the screen doesn't scroll, so if you kill all the enemies on that screen, since you can't respawn any enemies and can't get any more weapon energy, your game is soft lock and you have to restart from, if you remember the password, you have to restart from that stage. If you didn't, gotta remember, restart the whole game. It is the only time, I believe, in the entire series where I've seen a soft lock. Or at least won that thing. Fun fact, there's programming code that suggests that there was supposed to be more movement patterns for Proto Man. But they didn't get to program that because deadlines and a lot of new programmers were on the job for Mega Man 3.
Oh, what? You can't... Okay, I was about to say you couldn't attack him. I was like, what kind of bullcrap is that?
No, he was just holding up a shield.
And back to Sandman.
fuck. I jumped too soon. I'm trying to compensate for input lag, and instead I'm just struggling. I'm just like, yeah, no, it's like, ah, yes, input lag. It's not that much. Try again, scrub. The cat is scrub. Alright, time for hard, man.
It's Iron Man. It's like, it literally just looks like the first comic book version of Iron Man. To me, it does.
Yeah, maybe.
But have you ever seen like the first comic book version of Iron Man?
No, I have. I have.
Okay.
All I'd say is, yeah, maybe.
And it's better than say, hey, look, it's just Iron Man. At least it's better than that.
Joy. I have to be ready to mash select any second now.
Just every second, click, click. Shoot from the ladder. Just aim for the feet.
Alright, I'm just mashing select now and hoping it switches to Mega Man 1.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, we got the owner of the Corvette over here.
That might have actually been one. I have no idea.
It sounds like an LS.
Oh, joy. Another moment where I have to time something instantly. Alright, we're almost to the Mecha Dragon, which...
A what?
It's exactly what it sounds like. A mechanical dragon. And Mega Man 3, we are officially halfway done with the game.
Top Man? Is it just a deal with a top hat?
Well, we already fought Top Man. And he was like a dreidel top.
Oh, that's what Top Man is. That's right, yeah. The Beyblade dude.
You know, because we need to see what happens when you do proper gyros properly, you know.
You need to keep the balance on the wave.
Alright, time for this shit. I'm really hoping that we can beat the Mecha Dragon in one shot without having too many problems. Because you fight it over a bottomless pit. So... And there's the chase scene right beforehand. So, you know, that's always good. Now we're...
One.
Mega Man 1's Copy Robot. So with the way I play Mega Man 2, I actually... Shit. With the way I play Mega Man 2, I actually have to...
Shit.
Yeah. With the way I play Mega Man 2, I actually have to really budget out my E-tanks. So if I mess up even, let's say like 4 times, I end up game overing and having to basically perfect a bunch of bosses in a row.
Oh, that.
Mega Man 1, it's not really too much of an issue. They didn't have E-tanks yet, so...
I can imagine with these codes is back in the day, people frustrating. Is that supposed to be an I or an L? Because they're both capitalized. Or, like, is that an asterisk? I can't tell.
That's a 1.
Yeah.
Everything was meant to be readable. So
Yeah, I just remember back then some of those games you just could not tell.
I have never had an issue ever. I think you're just throwing your own issues of having to read onto an NES game. Listen, man, I don't know. I've never had a single problem reading anything.
I had a horrible time reading those stupid codes you would get for Xbox Live points or Xbox Live in general when you had to go buy those little cards back in the day. And you were like 27 characters, and then you have to make sure it was a 1 or an I or an L.
Well, if you notice, it's a letter system and then a number system for all of the passwords in these games. See, so it's A1, B2, it's all set to a grid, making it super easy to read and understand. You can say 1B and it's still B1. Nope. Okay. I hope you saw that.
Ooh, shit, yes I did.
Holy shit. Listen, if you guys think this looks jarring, it feels jarring. And I forgot to just stand still. Crap. So if you're moving while collecting 2 power-ups, Mega Man will just keep holding the button down even if you let go for a while. It's because there's a frame rule counter or some shit, I don't know.
Like hell with this.
How did I jump over that twice?
Yes.
Okay, let's hope I have enough time. I might just wait on the edge of one of these platforms. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, because this is gonna take at least 11 seconds. So, Mountain Man, remember all those Mega Man 2 bosses we just fought?
Yeah.
Let's fight them with different weapons, with bigger hitboxes, on a different game.
Like, it sounds like just like a DLC for the first one.
No, it's a bonus. Look, it's an extra boss and more stage. Look at that. It's Woodman from Mega Man 2, except in Mega Man 3. Totally different.
It's just the undead version of Tree Man.
And Dragon. Okay. Please switch back so I can finish fighting these things. Rip. Yeah, that's how it feels sometimes. Hang on. I didn't order anything, but somebody's here to drop something off.
The dryer.
No, it's somebody with a GoPuff order.
It's free food.
It's not mine.
It doesn't have your name on it. Damn.
I didn't order it. I'm not gonna take it. Nope, they almost dropped it off wrong house. It's across the street.
There you go.
Alright. See, this is gonna be the part where I get stuck. On Mega Man 2. There's one other stage where I normally get stuck, but this is bad on a different level. Because that auto-scrolling thing, I can't skip it with any of my items. I just have to do it. Also, hello, August. Sorry if I didn't say anything earlier. I've got a headache and I haven't been able to keep focus very well today. Mountain Man, you there?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Oh my god, he was sleeping on the stream, everybody. He said, the cat's pretty comfy. I'm gonna sleep here today.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. You're not the first person to fall asleep on the stream.
Trying to think, but
Okay.
oh no.
So, I think there is a version of this game with extra checkpoints, and they stop you just before that just before the jumping dragon pit.
Oh, that's a horrible time to switch.
Yep, and that's over a bottomless pit too.
It's got the time and jump.
I just have to hope I'm holding the right button.
Yep.
Because I'm having a hard time just keeping track.
Yeah, well, you need the jump.
Oh, what do you know?
Ooh.
I lucked out there. I didn't luck out there, though, which means game over, I think. Oh, cow. Okay. We're about 2 hours in. I'd like to remind everybody that I am Gavin the Kitty, and this channel is brought to you by viewers like you. Like, subscribe, share links with friends. God damn it.
Oh, they're still floating around?
You okay?
Yeah, I was just saying who's floating around in the chat. Is August still floating around in here? You can look at the chat and and look at precipitant. Yeah, I forgot I can't speak.
Hope everybody in chat's doing well. Feel free to message and say how you doing. Make that into a meme. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm on Wily Stage 2 for one, Wily Stage 1 for another. The first Doc Robot stage on 3. I'm all over the fucking place. I'm gonna go ahead and use... Okay, an E-Tank. I should be able to beat the copy bot here.
Well, I don't get it. You're the one that's the copycat.
Yeah. She cloned me and all my weapons, so... I guess Wily figured, well, if he's made it this far, I might as well clone him. And then I'll have one super robot to rule everything with. And I guess the only real equivalent to that nowadays would be like a wax mannequin. I'm gonna wait right here. It's just before it starts auto-scrolling. And I think I have to redo the stage. I just game over. Yep. That's not that much of a time loss. See, and this is what happens when you haven't played these games in a while. Alright. First of the Doc Robots down. Eight to go. My reaction time is in fact getting worse the longer I play. Fabulous.
Look at a little 2 hours now.
Yeah, I need to just stop and take a break, get some water.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, hour 2:10 basically. 2 hours and 10 minutes.
I still need to draw the Be Right Back image, so...
Just put BRB.
I don't even have that. For long-time viewers of this channel, I used to. I got rid of it because I figured, oh, I'm taking less and less breaks. I should just suck it up and just, you know, live with it.
Yeah, but that's starting to turn into not a good idea.
Yeah, just a little bit. Let's see if we can finally beat this stage. If we can beat this stage with on Mega Man 2, that'll be the first major hurdle gotten over, honestly. The second one is the Boo Beam trap, which you have the perfect amount of weapon energy to actually defeat. Which means by the time we get around to that, I will actually have to watch and count the amount of shots I shoot. Which is great for this, because I could just be randomly shooting at a boss in Mega Man 3 or Mega Man 1, and... oh, now we're on the Boo Beam Trap, and damn it, you wasted one. Oh well, better game over. Because nothing in that area gives you, weapon ammo. And that's how you perfect elect man. Anyways, I feel like all I've done today is just ramble.
Rambling man.
I honestly figured with how bad my headache was earlier, that my brain would have just been mushed by now.
You're holding up. I just know, I apologize, I can't really think of much to talk about, because I'm just like,
Anything. Literally anything.
The only thing I got right now is just VR chat stuff. I'm on the other two computers right beside me, working on those.
Chat, how are you guys holding up?
I think who's in here still? I think it's a guest though, correct? Yes. Shoot. See how people interact with that. I feel like I'm playing local experiments sometimes with this music stuff. Play different songs, see how people interact with it.
There's hope in the state that I make it in 2.
I mean, between 3 games, you're already halfway through Mega Man 2 in just 2 hours. It's pretty surprising.
And I'm most of the way through with the other ones.
So, like, older games like that weren't that long then. But granted, they kind of have a lot of replayability, trying to do all these different levels and stuff.
No, generally they weren't that long, but this still... Mega Man 2, at least, I feel is the worst one out of them all. But if I didn't include it, people would have asked. God damn it. Alright. I want to just take a breather.
I would.
But it just keeps switching. And the timer just keeps going. As long as I can beat the dock robots in 3, I'll call it there, but... you guys get the idea behind this. I'm not like a speedrunner, so I can't do any of this. I don't know any of the cool tricks or anything in these games. And with that, I officially have to restart that stage in Mega Man 2, because I'm out of weapon energy, and there's no real great way to grind for weapon ammo.
Because of the soft lock issue.
Not only because of the soft lock issue, but also because the only enemy that'll allow you to gain weapon energy right there is a Sniper Joe. A Sniper Joe takes like 14 hits. And it's a crapshoot if it drops weapon. Might just drop health when you don't need it, so... Doesn't matter, because you just wasted, at max, like 11 seconds just taking him out. But no, this is not helping my headache at all. Okay, I think with that, I think I've proven my point about these games. I think I've proven skill enough. Oh, I need to take a breather.
Don't blame you at all.
I'm sure nobody blames me, but still. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. We'll revisit this again in the past, probably with something else. Probably when I have some more co-commentators, and probably when my head's less pounding.
Yeah. Well,
thank you guys so much for watching, though. And when this video gets done processing, there will be stuff on your screen.
yeah, when the video is done processing, there will be stuff on the left and right of the screen. Don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe for all of your Gavin needs.
Yeah, all that jazz. I've been your humble host. Good night, everybody.